Hi, I'm Rashonda, and so I'm going to be doing a video about a comment that I got on a video. So, okay, he said, I like you, but why would you get circumcised when you're older? That would hurt, and the older you get and have it, the more chance of infection. Okay, so why would it not hurt a baby, but it hurt an adult? Like, really? Circumcision is painful, and adults get pain meds for it and anesthetic, whereas a newborn baby is just pinned to a table with no medication and has part of their body sliced away. And guess what? They're not consenting. They don't know what's going on. They're just having it forced on them. And the older you get, the more chance of infection. No, hello. You have such a high chance of infection from having a big open wound sitting in a urine and feces filled diaper. Okay, so he says you don't remember it as a baby to say it hurt or whatever, because I don't circumcised, so I'm assuming he meant I am circumcised and don't remember it. And okay, so some men do say they remember it, and even if you don't remember it, lots of men are not happy that part of their body was sliced away without their consent. And lots of men have sued and won because it's their body, their choice. Not the hospital's choice, not the doctor's choice, not the nurse's choice, not the parent's choice. His body. And he said, and it's better to be circumcised, it looks bigger. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, think about it. If you take something away, it's smaller. 2 minus 1 is 1. So think about it. If you're cutting away part of your body, it's getting smaller. If you cut off your toe, it's your foot smaller. So how if you cut off part of your penis does it get bigger? That is seriously like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Okay. And you don't have to keep it as clean or worry about infection or have people make fun of you for it. So, okay, that's gross. So you don't clean your penis because you're circumcised. So then that means that guys who are intact are actually cleaner because they actually clean their penises then, with that logic. And women are way more prone to infections. So why aren't they circumcised as babies? They have such, like, the chances are just way greater of a woman getting an infection. And then I don't make fun of guys for it. I've never heard someone make fun of someone for it. And if they do, it's probably because they had something taken away from them and they're jealous. And I prefer intact. Okay. And then he said, never have I met anyone who was circumcised say I wish I was not. Hello, I know tons of people who are circumcised and wish they were not. And also the bloodstained men and their friends, Google that. That's like a whole group of people who are pissed off that they were circumcised. Hence, the bloodstained men and their friends. Yeah, it's not okay to cut off part of your baby's healthy body parts. And then he said, hope they don't ask one day why they were. That would be a heartbreaking conversation to have. Yeah, it would be. And you know what? One of my good friends from high school didn't know what circumcision was until watching my YouTube channel. And he was heartbroken. And he asked his parents why they did it to him. And that he thinks it's wrong and he would never do it to his children. So I know someone who's had that conversation with their parents. And I know a lot of people who I don't know us personally who are not happy. I know of someone who committed suicide over being circumcised. It's not fair to have part of your body cut off without your consent. Then he said, also, do you breastfeed? Because if you breastfeed, they did not choose to be breastfed according to your logic. Okay, first of all, when you feed your child, that's not cutting off part of their body. That doesn't alter them in any way. And kids have to eat. Like, that's the stupidest, like, argument ever. And kids want to eat. And, like, if you hold a newborn baby, they, like, try. They, like, dig their face into your breast trying to eat. Like, they want breast milk. No baby wants circumcision. No baby goes and finds a table to be strapped down to and lays there to get their penis cut off just calmly. No. Breastfeeding does not cause pain, and everyone needs to eat. He's like, you have to make the right choice as a parent, not make choices based on the facts they don't have. Choices. Kids are not supposed to have choices. They're kids. They don't know any better. Yeah, they're still supposed to have choices. They're supposed to have the choice as an adult to do what they want with their intact body. Your child becomes an adult. Breastfeeding, that doesn't alter them in any way. That's how you feed them. Same with like formula. That's how you feed them. Circumcision, that's removing a body part. That's like cutting off their nose or cutting off their eyelids or their fingers because you think they'd look better without that. No. Cutting healthy body parts off and feeding your child are not even comparable. Your child has to eat no matter what. So whether you choose to breastfeed or not, your child's still going to be eating. Whether you choose to circumcise or not, that's like your child getting something taken away that they can never get back ever in their life. And it's their body, not yours, so don't circumcise your children. Oh, and actually, just to add on a little bit, kids do make decisions. Zane chooses what he wants to wear every day. He chooses what he will eat and what he won't eat. And he chooses what he wants to play with. He chooses, like, all kinds of stuff. What books he wants to read at nighttime. He chooses what pajamas he wants to wear. Like, he makes his decisions. So, kids do make decisions. And I've never had Zane ask me to cut off any part of his body. So, I guess that's not a normal decision. Thanks for watching. Bye.